Hello students, today we will see some terms related to simple pendulum, working of simple pendulum and factors affecting time period of simple pendulum. So the first one is length of the pendulum. Length of the pendulum is equal to the length from O, O is the term which you are seeing in front of your screen, till B, or it can also be said as the length of the wire which is used to hang the bulb or the ball. It is donated by small l, or it is also donated by capital L. Both are same. Okay, so length of a simple pendulum is the length of the wire or the length of the string by which the bob or the ball is attached. Okay, so we will see what is bob. Bob is a metal ball which is hanged with the help of a string, which you are seeing in front of you right now is B, A and C. All are balls, metal balls, named as bob. Bob is B-O-B. Okay, now we'll see amplitude. Amplitude means maximum displacement from its mean position is called as amplitude. So maximum displacement here on your screen is from B to A, which can be denoted by small a, and from B to C, which can also be denoted by small a. These are the amplitudes. The small a which you are seeing in front of you are the amplitudes of this simple pendulum. Oh, so what is mean position? Mean position means the starting position, which is right now capital B. Okay, so B is the mean position and the maximum displacement from the mean position is capital A and capital C, and it is denoted by the term small a and also called as amplitude. Okay, the next one is oscillation. Oscillation and vibration both are same here in the simple pendulum, and if you say one oscillation, it means when the bob goes from the mean position, that is B, to A and comes back from A to B, and then goes from B to C and comes back from B to C to B, it is called as one oscillation. One oscillation means one complete cycle when the bob goes from B to A and comes back from A to B, then goes from B to C and then comes back from C to B. It is called as one oscillation. Then there are two terms which are very common, that is time period and frequency. First we will see time period, then we will go on frequency. So when the bob is going from B to A and A to B coming back, then going from B to C and coming back from C to B, it takes some time. This time is called as time period and it is denoted by capital T. Okay, so time period is time taken to complete one oscillation is called as time period. And what is frequency? Frequency is just opposite of time period. So we can say T is equal to 1 upon F, or 1 upon frequency. So what is frequency? Frequency is number of vibrations or number of oscillations in 1 second is called as frequency of the simple pendulum. And this is the relationship between time period and frequency. Okay, that T is equal to 1 upon F. This is very important to be noted down. Now we will see some factors which affect the time period of a simple pendulum. So the first one is this, that is the length of the simple pendulum, which is capital L, or we also denote it by small l. Okay, so first one is the length of the pendulum. If the length increases, the time period will also increase. The second one is the gravity of earth. If g increases, acceleration due to gravity of earth or the gravitational pull of earth increases, the time period of the simple pendulum decreases. There is a formula on which it totally depends, that is T is equal to 2 pi under root L by G. It is given in your book. The formula is this. Okay, if you see on your screen, the formula is T is equal to 2 pi under root capital L by G. So capital L is the length of the simple pendulum and G is the gravitational pull of earth. I hope you know what is gravitational pull of earth. Okay, you need to learn by heart this formula as well. T is the time period, L is the length of the bob or the simple pendulum, and G is the gravitational pull of earth. Okay, so we have seen two factors on which the time period of simple pendulum depends. Now we'll see some factors on which time period of simple pendulum does not depends. First one is the mass of the bob. How much heavier the bob is, the time period of the simple pendulum will not change. Second one is the material of the bob. If the bob is made up of plastic or iron or aluminum, the time period of the bob will not change. And the third one is amplitude. How much is the amplitude? If it increases or decreases, the time period of the simple pendulum will not change. It will always remain the same. Okay, so the last term of a simple pendulum is what? Seconds pendulum. So let's see what is seconds pendulum. Seconds pendulum is a pendulum whose time period is equal to 2 seconds. Okay, and the length of the string is equal to 1 meter is called as seconds pendulum. Means the time period is equal to 2 seconds and the length of the bob or the length of the simple pendulum is equal to 1 meter. Then it is called as seconds pendulum. So what is the use of this pendulum? Uh, in previous olden years, what used to happen olden days, the time period of a clock was used to be measured with the help of these pendulums only. It used to check once 1 second or 2 second with the help of these pendulums, and it was attached to a clock. Okay, to measure 1 second, 1 hour, and 1 minute. I hope the video is clear to you. We will discuss next topics in the next